Good day, welcome to part 9 of this series, Python for Tweens. In this series, we'll be looking at control structures, especially the selection control structure. Now, in the Python programming language, we have three types of control structures. We have the one for sequence, which is the default mode of execution in any program. We have selection, which is your if statement. Then we have iteration. Iteration deals with loops. A loop is a process that repeats continually. But in today's class, we'll be looking at selection. Now, what is a decision? A decision is a choice between two or more alternatives. Now, this is where it gets interesting. In the Python programming language, the syntax for the if statement is shown below. You say if condition, then body of if statement. Now, we're going to rename our template.py file and call it simple switch. So go to file, save as, call it simple switch, and then we're done with that part. The next thing we do is we come down to the place where it says place code here, press enter. Now we're going to create a simple switch that turns red when the user enters a size greater than 6. So I will just copy the code to be fast. And I will arrange this here. Integer size. Then the if statement. The if statement I won't rush, I'll take you through it gradually. Now, what the if statement says is remember the form. If condition, then you execute the body of the if statement if it goes here. So if the condition is true, the condition in this case is size greater than 6. So if size greater than 6 is true, you draw a total dot dot of radius 30 and a color red. So if the user enters a size greater than 6, that is what you do. So let's run the code now. So I'm going to enter 8. And you notice the red dot. Now let's run it again. This time I won't enter anything. I won't enter any value for the simple switch. And sorry, I won't enter any value that is greater than 6. I will enter 5 this time. And then we will see the result of entering 5. Already without reading the code, when you enter 5, the condition fails, so nothing happens. So we'll enter 5, and you see that nothing changes. So to make it complex, we're going to add an off state to the switch because it doesn't currently have one. So the else statement is used for when the switch fails. So basically, when the condition is false, the else statement is where the program defaults to. So it says if size greater than 6, total dot dot red, else. That means once this is false, it comes here and then total dot dot is yellow. So let's just copy this. So this time we'll run the program. When we run it, and we'll enter 5 again. So let's just copy this. So I'm going to enter 5, and you notice it works as you expected it to work. So I can take the homework now because it's a very short class, and I don't want you to do it and not understand it. So let's look at the homework. Let's first open template.py. Once again, in last week's class, I posted the link to the GitHub file where everything is, and I will do that again this week. So just check the description for this week. You'll see the link to the GitHub file for this GitHub project for this course. So we're going to call it, let's call it homework 9. .py. So we come down to the place where it says place code here. We'll now say input, because if you've read it, let's read the question together. It says write a program in Python that will draw a square of length 100 pixels if a input length between 100 and 0 is entered and 200 pixels otherwise. So it's going to draw a square. So basically, we're going to use the greater than or less than condition. I didn't touch conditional statements, but you can go online and find out about conditional statements. They're not too hard to learn about. Let me just close every other thing we have here. And let's do the homework. Now input underscore length is equals to int total text input length enter the length. Okay, so let's total pen size 10. If, okay, we'll put that in brackets. Condition. The condition is input length less than or equals to 200. Okay, so because we'll be repeating ourselves, if we knew about functions, we would use functions. But since we don't know about functions, we'll just do the old way. So we'll say total forward, because we're repeating out this 3 more times. Total dot write. So when I come up here, copy, then I'll copy this and I'll copy this and change it to 200. And save and then run. So we're going to see what it gives us. Enter the length. The length, I'm going to enter Says enter. Okay, so let's enter 100. Okay, 150. And it draws a square of 100. How you know it's 100 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's close this, run it one more time to confirm it works. So we run it and we run it and we run test with 300 this time. Okay, it works. With that, we come to the end of today's lesson. It's not a hard topic to learn, it is just a new topic. So if there are any questions or any difficulties, just make a comment below the video and then I'll be sure to respond to your concerns. Thank you very much for watching.